Night p.m. We hope everything is going well for you no matter where you are. God is absolutely good. Um, we just want to reach out to all of our listeners and followers wherever you are in the world, especially to all the gospel artists, wherever you are, whatever your website is, whatever you're doing. God has been absolutely. We hope you all are still praying and praising God and talking about God and going into all the world and telling them about God. Um, I've been on the radio for a while. I have a small radio station here in Beatrice, Alabama, located at 231 6th Avenue, and my hashtag is Howcee. And we just want to say thank you, everybody that have been supporting us. If you want to support us financially, you can do that. However way you want to. You got our address. All of that's good. If you continue to pray for us, that's enough support for me. I know God will move in His time and however way that He see fit. We are on. We're gonna go to our shared screen for a minute. We're gonna go to this page right here. This is the page where we have had an increase to 224 members. That's the Beatrice, Alabama, 231 6th Avenue, 36425 Howcee Radio listeners. It's primarily for listeners and information and that you get about gospel artists and wherever those artists are and what they're promoting, stuff like that. It's a private platform. We have it like that for a reason. You have to be a member of it to the public can see it at all time, but to really know what's going on inside of the platform and on the web page here on Facebook, you have to be a member. And we just approved several members that was sent to us by Darrell J. Jones out of Crockett, Texas. He's a um, that we have radio station. We are an internet radio station. We have radio. Um, we use it now for messages. Um, we also have cloud where we upload the Howcee Jackson over 95.95 JDD over in Thomasville. We upload this show every Sunday night. It's a 3-hour broadcast. I think it's one of the finest minutes. So this week we have been playing some music from the Crowns of Joy. Back to the basics, old school, new flavor. And we did a brief video on them, and we hope you'll check that out. And give them a shout out to them and contact them, let them know you like their music or whatever that is about them. Also, we also had several new members that we approved. They had a request in had sent to me by Darrell J. Jones, which was Michael Kingsman, Lonnie Hawley, Justin L. Cobb Sr., Bishop Joseph R. Cobb, Shirley McNeil, Von Sil Belchers. We hope you will find what you like here. Hope it be a blessing to you. Enjoy your stay and God bless you all. The thing about our website is that we interact with gospel artists. Tomorrow, Thursday, we hope you enjoy your day. God is still in control of you. Make the right choices. That's hashtag Howcee Radio. We hope you make the right choices. We also is running a live video of the Abraham brothers. This video came to us by way of Daryl J. Jones out of Crockett, Texas, of DJ Music Media Promotions. We hope you check out the dynamic Abraham brothers. We're also running a short CD about the latest package of music that we received from Daryl J. Jones, and we hope that you have received your package. I want to thank him for doing what he do. He is always busy and focusing on the gospel artists that he supports. He sent me a package of about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 CDs last week, and we've been playing some of that music. And he had an old one in there by what's her name? Deborah Snipes. That's some great music. Also, a shout out to Bonsil Belcher, who we interviewed. We also took one shout out to from over there in Miss Mary Pugh and Mary Pugh Singers. We interviewed them as well. We interviewed. The thing that we do, guys, is that in the viewing, we have problems getting people on. That's because they is not aware of the media platform and how it works and different stuff like that. Because you might say you're not computer savvy or internet platform savvy, however it is. So we're going to work on here in the coming days and weeks on how you do that. Say, for instance, if I want to interview a gospel artist on the Restream platform, which is what I use. Some of you may use Zoom, some of you may use it, but that's one I use. Perhaps I may need to go to another one, but I want to be able to communicate with the artist on what platform is good for them to do an interview, so that we can interact live here on the Facebook, on the internet, on Zoom, on YouTube, wherever we are being live broadcast. We're going to be working on that. Special shout out to Miss Mary Pugh and the Pugh Singers. They're in this area here. I'm over there in Thomasville, Alabama, and all around over there. Also, we also running a short video about what we do here, and it's we hope you'll check that out too. Beatrice, Alabama, 231 6th Avenue, 36425. That's where the radio station is, but that's where we're physically located. You can also send your music MP3 files. Send your music MP3 files to freddiechoward at gmail.com, and we're seeking to get it on. We run into the problem of copyrights. We have every time we play music, we're running into that same. And imagine a lot of DJs and jocks on Facebook has that problem as well. There is music that you hear playing in the background is music that I recorded and made here myself in the studio, where I won't be getting any feedback about the music and copyright, because that's my own music and my own production. As you hear it playing in the background. I'll turn it up just a hair for you. But that's our music that we're playing here in the background. And we thank you for your support wherever you are, whatever you do. We thank you all for your support here. We also have we advertise and promote stuff. Here's another thing, guys. What we be sharing here and putting out is just from our heart. We do not receive one red cent from what we do. Not a penny. And I want you guys to know that. And there's a lot of people on Facebook, gospel artists, that's doing that, sharing. And your pay is the fact that you are doing something for somebody else. And if you're like me, you're in the point where you let God handle that. I'm not buying this post that people are posting and sharing. I'm just contributing and sharing their events. I try to keep an event when I share it that it's something that's going to be happening maybe right away or not too far away. One of my favorite people is the Gospel Block post that I use, and that's Devin Antoine. I really thank him for posting all the information that he has a wealth of information about gospel project. And the last thing I posted for him, I posted it a day ago. Amazing albums down through the years. I would just click on the picture. What's your favorite gospel album? I can tell you right now, my favorite gospel album is the one by Luther Barnes and Sons of Jubilee. I love that song, that CD. I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna click on that one. That CD is one of my CDs. I'm gonna see can I pull that CD up. That's the one on the Lee Williams. So amazing. It's actually depicting Lee Williams. So amazing. That was absolutely good stuff, guys. God has been absolutely good, and we thank all of you that have been supporting us over the years. Continue to. We're just giving you an update on what we're doing here in the studio now. And we have some posts that people post that I have to clear them out to space for others, and sometimes I have to delete them, and so I have to change it, keep it from getting all caught up. Now, I do Sunday night, every Sunday night at 8 p.m. The night service of sound, the old ship is down. That is the one and only Representative Thomas C. Jackson. He's a friend of mine and a friend of the families, and I've known him for years. He was very helpful to me when I was in politics as a school board member, and he's still a friend now. I need you to be praying for him and his family because of the situation going on with his family. So we want you to pray for him and be there to raise him up before God, because he's a very good man. That's Representative Thomas E. Jackson. He's the representative for District 68 here in Alabama, state government, and we hope you continue to support him. KBRG, the Bridge Gospel Radio. We hope you check that out. Shirley McNeil and the Singers of Faith got their album CD is in rotation here at Howcee Internet Radio. Shirley McNeil, we just approved her membership for the Beatrice, Alabama, 231 6th Avenue Howcee Radio listener page. We also Slim and Supreme Angels. We got that. You can also check that CD out on Spotify. Just click on Slim and the Supreme Angels Live Volume 1. We got the link for that, so you can actually listen to it. Bishop Joseph R. Cobb and Justin R. Cobb Sr. Those are some of the new members that we approved as well. Okay. Here's some words for you. These come from my wife. Christian friends, remember the times when God called you to. Go ahead, man. Yeah, I can cut it off. We're going to take a break just for a minute. Okay, we were talking about the post that we got from. I'm gonna click on this post right quick, bring it up where I can see it clearly, and you can see it as well. Now this right here. The post right here that we're talking about is this. Christian friends, remember the time when God called you to come to Him. Think about what you were like. Not many of you were clever or powerful in the ways that people think is good. Not many of you belong to important families. Instead, God chose to use things that people think are silly. He did this so that clever people would be ashamed. Yes, God chooses to use things that people think are weak. He did this so that powerful people would be ashamed. God chose to use things that people think are useless. People who belong to this would not like these things. They think that they have no value. God did this so that things that seem important would become unimportant. Because of all this, nobody can be proud of themselves. Nobody can be proud of themselves. It's because God's works that you know now belongs to Christ. It is because of God's work that you now belong to Christ Jesus. As a result of Christ's death on the cross, we share in God's wise plan. Because we belong to Christ, God makes us right with Himself. He makes us own. He makes us His own special people. He makes us free from the power of sin. 1 Corinthians, the first chapter, verses 26 through 30. Some key words for you to understand here on the program today. All right. Moving along here. We're just going through some of the things that are happening on the page. We also, last CD we did for the first time in Grammy history, Best Roots Gospel Album by the Tennessee State Band. If you ever get an opportunity, click on that website and check that out. Tennessee State Marching Band win Grammy. We made history. Dave Paulson. Let's check that out. If you have the time to listen, check that particular CD out. Also, we share the Slim and the Supreme Annual Live volume from Spotify with you. Also, a lot of other good things that we'll be sharing on here. We want to say this to you. Love is patient. Love is kind. Does not envy. does not boast, is not proud, does not dishonor others, is not self-seeking, is not really angered, keeps no record of wrong, does not delight in evil, rejoice with the truth, always protect, always trust, always hope, always perseveres. 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 through 7. Just some of the things. This was to the Golden Crowns, a friend of ours on Sharper Records. We had him here live in Beatrice several years ago at the Artists at the Lake. Congratulations, you have nominated for the 2023 Gospel Choice Music Award, Group Duo of the Year, Vocalist, Quartet, Artist of the Year. That's the new Golden Crowns. Check them out. They're all over Facebook. Another shout out to Mary Pugh and the Pugh Singers. They went down to Pensacola, Florida, and ministered to those folks down there. I know it was awesome. Me and her talked briefly about being down there, but I was not to make that. Now, one of the things that we are doing in this area is we're trying to bridge the gap between the black community and the white community. We're trying to do just that here in Beatrice, Alabama, with the white community and the black community. It is time for us to cross the lines when it comes to relationships with our brothers and sisters of different colors and different nationalities. Repeat that. It is time for us to cross the line with relationships between our communities and other communities that do not look like us, because we are all brothers and sisters. We are all created by God. And it's time that we join hands and begin to work with each other, and be involved in each other's lives as much as it possibly can. God would love that. All right. Also, I want to give a great shout out to a gospel group, the Gospel Today. Oh, I love these guys. I thank them for allowing us to share gospel music today. He sends out about a 20-minute, 25-minute, 30-minute CD every week of his ministry and television. We thank Gospel Music Today. Also, Ray Hollins and the New Boys of Triumph on Sharper Labors. We had them here in our community at our lake several years ago. Ray Hollins and the New Boys of Triumph. Their album is live on Spotify. You can check it out. Also, a shout out to our pastor, Reverend pastor at Literate. He's also a pastor over in Tunnel Spring. Shout out to our pastor. Okay. A lot of good things going on. God is absolutely good. We hope you continue to support us here at the radio station. Now, I am a member of so many gospel groups on Facebook. It's in the hundreds. And we thank you for your support as we continue to go forward here on Howcee Production Gospel Internet Radio. Again, thank all of you all. Thank you all for your support here at Howcee Internet Radio. As we go back to that, it's running about 25 minutes or so. We had a stoppage in it. I don't know what the internet. That's one of the things that we have down here. Guys, listen. I'm gonna tell you something. You want to know about bad internet? Beatrice, Alabama has the worst internet. We talked today in an interview with the mayor of Beatrice, my wife and I, about that very same thing, hoping to improve the internet services. We have that problem with broadcasting from the church. We have a problem right here in this town where I'm at right now, and I'm up at a high point in the community, and we still have a problem with the internet. We have awesome problems with the internet. And the thing about it is that you just, it's hard to continue to broadcast when you don't have a consistent, a consistent web service. So you guys keep supporting us and support us here at Howcee, and we continue to do what we can to play music, interact with you, and share. And the last thing I want to leave with you is this: continue to pray and help somebody. Don't fall into the traps of the other stuff that's going on the net. Do what you can to be helpful to others and share. If you can support financially, believe you me, they need that financial support. If you can do that, please do that. On behalf of all of us here at Howcee Internet Radio, located at 231 6th Avenue, you can contact us at our email address, freddiechoward@gmail.com. You can see that going by. And for your next interview, you want to be interviewed on Howcee Production Gospel, send me an email at freddiechoward@gmail.com or give me a call at 1-251-362-1935. 1-251-362-1935. A shout out to all gospel ministries on the internet. Come be a part of our family here at Howcee Production Gospel. Again, thank you, and we'll see you next time on Howcee Internet Radio. Take care now.